Okay, we don't have Al doing the game show announcer guy today because I want to do this myself. We're so excited. We've been telling you we've had something really exciting coming up, and today's the day. When I go to my publisher and sell a book, I usually sell in threes. And one of the books that I pitched to my publisher was What's Wrong with My Stomach? Because everybody's got something wrong with their stomach, don't they? I mean, is that all you hear your girlfriend saying? They're going, oh, I'm so bloated, I'm so constipated, and I'm gaining weight for no reason, and I don't feel good, and I'm not sleeping well, and you're not imagining it. And so instead of writing the book, now maybe down the road I'll write the book, but we did something so exciting that makes this offering to you so much easier than reading a book. And it's this incredible, what are you calling this, Caroline? Caroline put this together. It's so fantastic.
Well, I put your information together. It's
right.
The Gut Renew 30-Day Challenge.
Right.
And
this is everything in here. This is the book that you want, because when you want a result, with your stomach, do you want to read a 350-page book? We thought you would want to get it all in here. And wait till you hear. I know you've all just loved the Gut Renew. We've been ordering it by the ton. Literally, by the ton. Sometimes tons up. And I'm not sure that you know everything that's in that Gut Renew, but it is so impressive. It's an expensive product, as you know, but wow. It's got, I don't even know where to begin. It's so awesome. It's loaded. It's got 4 organic plant-based proteins. It's got 5 phyto greens. It's got 5 gut health nutrients. It's got 5 immune support. What do you want more these days than a healthy immune system? It's got 8 phyto fruits and vegetables blend. It's got 50 plus C minerals. The body can't operate without minerals, oh, by the way. And then natural flavor and sweetener. There's no sugar. It tastes delicious.
Yeah, and look down here while you're on the package. Gluten-free, egg-free, dairy-free, soy-free, vegan.
Right. Alan and I have been having one of these smoothies every morning for how long would you say, Alan?
At least 6 months to a year.
At least 6 months, right. Right now, I have to say, at my 74 years, I don't have any gut issues right now. For the first time last year, that's how this all started for me. For the last year and then years leading up to it, I'm thinking I live the healthiest lifestyle I know. I have love in my life. I take good care of myself. I exercise. I do yoga every other day. And yet I've got this stomach. I have to look in those publications, those rags that come out every month, and I see they take pictures of me saying, her suit looks snug. The last thing you want is to have anything you're wearing look snug.
But perfect body with just a little belly that you could not get control of.
Couldn't get rid of it. Just couldn't get rid of it. And it wasn't so much for me how it looked, it was how it felt. It didn't feel good. I just, it sucked all my energy, and it made me crave the wrong kinds of foods. When you don't feel good and your stomach doesn't feel good, boy, ice cream feels good. And so I would add ice cream to that stomach that was already bothering me. And we have put together 3 offerings. It's pricey, but this is the 30-day gut challenge. What if 30 days from now you could feel like I'm feeling right now? I bounce out of bed in the morning, and I just, recently broke my neck and broke my spine and dislocated my jaw, and I'm jumping out of bed in the morning. My stomach feels good. I've got my waist back. I've got I've got my little waist back.
You really do.
Yeah. So
this is 30 days belly reboot. So
that's a great way of putting it. Belly reboot.
It's the belly reboot, and we put together a program so that, you're going to have to go for it for 30 days. I'm on day 3 right now.
Yeah.
I have to say it's going great. I'm not hungry at all.
Well, one thing I noticed when you walked in today, I said to Caroline, I said, what are you doing? What are you putting on your skin? Because I know she uses our product. I said, but your skin looks so amazing. She goes, well, I don't know. I use our stuff, but also I've been on the
Gut Renew 30-day challenge.
Yeah. And
so do you want me to kind of explain how you guys... Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
let's go.
So here's what happens. For the Gut Renew Challenge, a lot of you are familiar with Gut Renew. We've been selling out like crazy. Like Suzanne said, we just got a huge shipment in. But what you get with the 30-day challenge is enough Gut Renew to make 2 smoothies each day. So this is enough to make 60 smoothies. So you're going to have...
This is their month's supply.
That is your month's supply.
Of your Gut Renew.
Yes.
Because you know you don't like to run out of it. You write me and tell me.
Exactly.
You're not going to run out. You can do 2 a day.
And you're going to get Suzanne's 30-day challenge program guide. This is a 40-page program guide. It's going to tell you everything... Oh, look at her. It's going to tell you everything about the program that you need to know. Beautiful photos. This has all the detailed ingredients about Gut Renew. You're going to understand why you're paying the price that you're paying, because Suzanne insisted on the very best ingredients for this. She said, can we just not be restricted by price or organic? Right. I want to go best of the best.
Because it's just 30 days, remember.
Yeah, and that's, that's what we use to get ourselves healthy and to get our kids healthy.
Right.
And it worked. And she also insisted on making sure this is gluten, egg, dairy, soy-free, and vegan. Each batch is sent out to be allergy tested to ensure that those allergens are not available. So here's how it works. On the 30-day challenge, you make 2 smoothies a day. Suzanne's going to make a couple for you right now. Mm-hmm. Then you can
probably start that right now.
You get started. And then you can eat as many vegetables as you want. And then you have a clean, healthy dinner. So if you get hungry between meals, you snack on carrots or celery or jicama or whatever you like. Look at these beautiful options here. You also get, it's over 30 recipes. So again, Suzanne wanted to give you some variety. So when she talks about how hard we've been working, I've been coming down here and we've been testing recipes together, and we've had so much fun.
And I want to tell you one thing. I'm about to put my 2 scoops in. Don't overfill your scoops, because you'll just use up your powder.
Yeah, flat level scoops.
And you don't need it, okay?
Okay, so the first one she's making...
Messy.
First one she's making is strawberry banana. Okay, that's this smoothie right here.
Right. Now, what's interesting about the strawberry and bananas, we froze our banana. You don't have to, but it creates an ice kind of thing here.
Yeah, it's great.
And you don't have to, there's no wrong here. You can add
this recipe calls for half a banana, but go for it, whatever.
We're going to do the whole thing. Okay. So we've got the bananas, we've got the strawberries, and now coconut milk.
So Suzanne is asking us to go gluten, dairy, alcohol and grain-free for a month.
Our tequila parties are going to not have tequila for the next month. As you noticed the other night, New Year's. No, the next night. Okay. All right. So
There's your lid.
Yep. This is going to be. Excuse the noise.
It's going to be loud.
For a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll let you
go
blend.
over there. And
okay. Here we go. Okay. So she's making the strawberry banana right now. Oh, it looks good. The other thing you need to know about Gut Renew, the Superfood protein powder, it's 20 grams of protein, 0 sugars. You have 3 grams of carbs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 0 sugars.
So, we're not worried about you adding half a banana because you're only having 2 shakes a day.
Right. Okay. And here's your straw.
Here,
Carolina.
Thank you.
Well, this will be our second one today.
Cheers.
We're on the gut challenge.
Cheers, Al. Alan's over there on Instagram. Right. Cheers. Happy New Year to your health.
You can't imagine. Honestly, it sounds like BS. We're going because it's our product. You can't imagine how good it is.
It's so good.
Oh my God.
And it's really creamy and it blends really well. Some protein shakes.
I'm coming over here to turn the heat off.
Some protein shakes are kind of chalky. This is not. It's delicious. And all of the ingredients that Suzanne chose, almost everything in this is organic. A couple of the gut health nutrients we could not get organic, but they're important for gut health, and that's why we included marshmallow as one, this marshmallow extract powder, which is very helpful to support the gut lining. And that ingredient doesn't come organic.
Yeah.
But
and it doesn't look anywhere near as pretty as what we put in s'mores.
Exactly.
Gosh, that's good.
It's so good.
Okay, so Joanna says, does it have to be coconut milk? Can it be almond milk or oat milk?
Almond milk, yes. I actually included oat milk in the program guide, and I've changed my mind. Oat milk has some natural sugars in it.
Some sugar in it that you should avoid.
Yeah, so I'm going to say oat milk to switch for maintenance, but dairy-free milks.
I already had one of these this morning, not this one, another kind. I don't want to stop drinking.
Oh my God, it's good.
It's so good. It's so good. Mm-hmm. And notice frozen banana, strawberry, 2 scoops, and coconut milk, and it's so good.
It's delicious. It's also filling.
Huh?
It's filling.
Filling, yeah.
The protein keeps you full.
Because I've got more to make.
I'm going to make more for you, but I want to tell you guys what the kits are today. The first kit that we have available for you is the basic kit. The basic kit, you're going to get 6 bags of Gut Renew, so you can make your 2 smoothies a day, and then you'll make your own healthy meal for dinner. And you get the 40-page program guide. Normally, that would cost $294.93. It's on sale now for $199.99. Only available at SuzanneSomers.com while supplies last. I hope I've judged demand well enough to get back in stock before we sell out.
Right. And remember that this is like getting a book that you'll be able to read.
Yeah, the part of the book that you want to get to the meat of.
Yeah, it's like right here. It's like, what is sprouted fermented pea protein? Well, we tell you what it is and why. And these are all supplements over the years that I've been taking. This is what I do.
Yeah, and it's got Suzanne laid out the program for you very easily here after the recipes.
It's got all the recipes, so it's this beautiful information cookbook.
Where's okay, here it is. Okay, so here's where she explains how the program works.
Right.
So this is
who's that?
Our founders.
Oh, hey, Al.
Here's how she explains how to put together a clean meal.
That's when Alan was dressing up like Mike Pence.
You are much cuter. Okay, so that's the first kit. The first kit, if you just want the Gut Renew protein shakes and you don't feel that you need the support of supplements, get this first kit. It's $199.99. Now, you know Suzanne. If you follow Suzanne, she will tell you everyone needs a probiotic.
Oh my God. I always say, if you're only going to take one supplement out of all the supplements that are available, I suggest a probiotic because everybody's got something wrong with their stomach. And what you need in your GI tract is the right balance of the good guys and the bad guys that Suzanne speak. Here are your good guys. You've got all the bad guys. That's what's creating your bad gut health. This comes in. This is really important. And the prebiotic, as I've taught you before, is food for the probiotic. In other words, this prebiotic makes your probiotic work better.
Absolutely. So this is the kit that we call this the Essentials Kit because really in order to turn your gut health around, yes, Suzanne has some probiotic and prebiotic ingredients in the Gut Renew protein formula, but it's not enough to completely reboot your gut. Yeah. You need the clinically tested amounts that she provides in her formulas here. And these are the clinically tested amounts so that you can improve that ratio of good flora to bad flora. Suzanne's taught us all about that. If you want to get on top of your microbiome, you've probably heard people talking about that. This is the kit that you want to get. Again, you get the 6 bags of Gut Renew, you get the program guide, you get a 30-day supply of each of the supplements. It would be $384 if you ordered it individually. The sale price is $249. So you're going to get in for under $250. And again, you're only going to be eating 2 smoothies a day and 1 meal.
Put the camera on, Alan.
He's done.
We have one upstairs. This is his second one. And
That's
if you know Al, he can't BS. So
That's
it's like
true.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Kate Maris said Gut Renew is amazing. Yes. And someone else asked earlier, I'm sorry, it passed by. You can get the program guide separately. So you can get any of these products separately. If you go to SuzanneSomers.com, we have everything on a brand new microsite. So everything that has to do with gut health is on one page. We hope you can jump in on these kits because this is going to be where your best value is. But if you want these products individually, they're all available for you. The Transformation Kit. This is our most exciting option that we've put together. You get everything that we just talked about, the 6 bags of Gut Renew for 30 days, the program guide, the probiotic, and you know Suzanne has that dual encapsulation so that those essential probiotics have the chance to survive that scary journey all the way to your intestine. The prebiotic, again, to help turn around your healthy gut flora.
If you are lucky enough to still be making sufficient hydrochloric acid in your stomach.
That's true.
Right. But most likely, one of the reasons that you aren't is that you're not.
We're about to get to your hydrochloric acid over here, but I want to just hit your gentle colon renew first, because this is what you get with the transformation kit. Everything we just talked about plus gentle colon renew. And when you add that, the value goes up to almost $425, but you can get it home today for under $300. It's at SuzanneSomers.com. Suzanne, can you tell us about gentle colon renew? Why someone would want gentle colon renew?
We have a glass of it every night, hot water.
Scooch over here so that you get her in the light.
I put I think it's a heaping teaspoon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have that at night.
And then
we have our Gut Renew in the morning. We have our
and it tastes great. It's like a lemony kind of.
lemon tea at night.
Yeah.
But a funny thing, before New Year's, a few days before New Year's, Camellia and Bruce and Caroline were down, and Violet and Leslie and Daisy. And so we made everybody a cup of gentle colon renew because our whole family has had gut issues. By the way, there's no age where this happens.
It started for our girls at 13, 14.
My granddaughters, her daughters, we watched our granddaughters go through living hell. In fact, most of I think it was Violet's junior year, she spent in a clinic. Imagine?
Yeah, horrible.
And I remember looking at pictures of her, all, with IVs and inflammation, and sicker than sick, and holding and sad because she wasn't in school with her friends. She lost out on that socialization and so anyway, the other morning when they were all here and we brought this out because Alan and I had ours. Actually, the night before we hadn't. That's why I suggested it. I said, why don't we have a cup of tea after our breakfast? Well, I don't know. It didn't take long. A couple hours, maybe. Now, when you take it at night, you wake up in the morning and have that religious experience. But it took us a couple of hours, and all of a sudden...
Well, we all took it at night. Remember the next morning at breakfast?
Oh, I thought we took it after breakfast.
No.
Oh, I got it mixed up. I'm so sorry. That's right. You are right.
And the next morning, everyone one by one was
First one was Bruce. Bruce is out of the kitchen, and he came back with a magazine under his arm, and I went. And then Alan was out of the kitchen, and you're like a champ, Al.
What? Who?
And then everybody, and then me,
Violet,
and me. And, because of the medications that I have to take because of my head and neck injury, which I can't wait, when I've never in my life taken drugs, but when you have pain and you have a serious injury like I've had, you have to. So what does that do? That so totally messes with your gut. It so totally constipates you, just nothing will come out. So the fact that everybody's going to the bathroom out there, and then all of a sudden I'm on my way out there too, and I come back in with success all over my face. I know it sounds dumb, but I remember reading a book when I got interested in this in the Threes Company days. I forget the doctor's name. I think it was Bernard something. And he said something that stayed with me. Life is a flow. It flows through you and out of you. And if it doesn't, you're going to have problems. Man, did I not understand what this guy was saying 25 years ago.
I had an interesting experience because I'm very regular. I'm like, oh, I don't think I need the gut renew. So I took it and I'd forgotten about it. So
this is the morning.
The morning when you're all here.
The morning.
And so I don't normally take it because I'm like, I'm regular. And
and by the way, aren't you lucky?
Yes. So everyone's sitting around and I hadn't noticed, like I had already gone to the bathroom and it was just a normal day. Then I ate breakfast and I went, oh.
Yeah.
And it was, you know, Suzanne has told us how long our intestine is.
So
I don't know how much is left in there.
Yeah, and there's a lot.
There is a lot. So that was saying it was a good flow.
For any of you who've come to my lectures, I like to do a demo that makes everyone go. I always say the GI tract, if you laid it out, is the length of a tennis court, and then I walk the stage back and forth until I have approximated the length of a tennis court, and it's shocking to everybody. Because I'll be walking, I'm going, we're still in the GI tract. We're still in the GI tract. So it is my honor to bring you a program like this, and how Caroline, we talked to her about this 3 weeks ago. She pulled this together in 3 weeks.
Yeah, it was about a month.
She's awesome.
Listen, I took years of your research and everything that you have taught us. I'm going to cry because it really saved the health of my children, and that was a very painful. You had a lot to do with it.
Wow.
And the experts that you put us in touch with, and what we both learned from all of those people. And I have been writing things in emails to friends and family for years now. Take this, add this, take this, make sure you do this, don't eat that, organic. And so the honor that I have felt to be involved with the creation of this product, that I know is going to help transform so many people's health, and the supplements that you put out, and they're the best. And I finally feel like our protein formula is now the best one out there. It really is.
I do too. And I know it's expensive, and really, you know me and our company well enough now to know we do not gouge you. We give you great breaks because I did not want to skimp in any way on this Gut Renew product. We put the best of the best of the best. Our expenses on this product are really high, and that's why we put it together in a way that we could we've discounted really as much as we can here. After the 30 days, then the maintenance program, you go to 1 shake a day, and then you start adding back some gluten or dairy as you can tolerate, a little alcohol as you can tolerate. So Suzanne's going to make us another smoothie. It's the chocolate banana smoothie. But I just want to review these kits while she's getting ready over there. The basic kit is the 6 bags of Gut Renew. That's enough to make 60 smoothies for the month. And then you also get the program guide. Yes, you can buy any of these products individually. So it's all available at SuzanneSomers.com. If you want to add the prebiotic and the probiotic, which we highly recommend, we feel like this is essential for the belly reboot. It is, again, at SuzanneSomers.com. It's an even bigger discount. This is $385 retail, and you're going to get it home for under $250 for the month. And all you're going to need to supply is some fruit, dairy-free milk to make the products, and then a clean, healthy dinner. And think about, keep going.
And then the transformation kit, Suzanne is including the gentle colon renew. This is for occasional constipation, or if you just really want to get things moving in a gentle way. You can use this a couple times a week, 3 times a week, every night of the week. It depends on what you require, but let's get that intestine cleaned out and get things moving. This kit is $2.99. Any of these products are available individually.
And remember, it's the length of a tennis court. It takes a long time to get things flowing through a little teeny thing your intestines are probably all wrecked up anyway. So if it's supposed to be like this big, come over here in the light, guys.
Yeah, we're going to your blender.
Okay,
back to your blender.
I just want, here's what it wants to go through, but because of the damage from the environment, I'll say it again, I'm boring, we're under the greatest environmental assault in the history of humanity. It's probably like that in places. Imagine
like a clogged pipe.
Clogged pipe has got to get through there. That's why it gets stuck. If when you go to the bathroom, it comes out in little, like little rabbit turds. That's your body's way of saying, I'm sorry, you're just so constipated. Mm-hmm. Constipation feels awful. And you most often hear older people talking about constipation. I remember my mother used to be constipated. My father was constipated. Alan used to be terribly constipated. He's not anymore.
Well, when I was growing up, because we only had one bathroom in
Why
our
did you
house.
live in a boarding house?
So everybody was constipated.
Yeah. Everybody, God, 17 people in your house with one bathroom and everybody's constipated. That's like frightening. Okay, here we go again. Don't waste your gut renew. Think of it as gold, okay? All right, so 1 scoop.
Suzanne's making chocolate banana.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, this program you're going to get is not only the book, the information, but it's also...
It has all the recipes.
Okay, so
here's what she's making.
Gosh, sorry.
Sorry about that.
Cocoa powder.
Unsweetened cocoa powder.
Unsweetened.
How do you make your gut renew chocolate? Unsweetened cocoa powder.
Unsweetened. So, like we said, there's no sugar.
Yeah, just a tablespoon. That's perfect.
Okay. All right. And then peanut butter.
A little peanut butter or almond butter, whatever you like.
If you're allergic to peanuts, then do almond butter. I noticed when Violet was here the other day, one of the things this horrible thing that Violet went through with her gut was that, man, is she compliant?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. You can't get her to eat wrong. Excuse me, I just got to clean this up. This looks bad.
I can clean for you.
All right. Yes, you could.
Yeah.
All right.
You blend in banana and all.
All right. So here's a frozen banana. Frozen. Right? Okay. Right. Now, you can also, we're going to put the almond milk. And then you can put some ice cubes if you want. I find with the frozen banana, you don't really need. But, and as you see, I'm not specific about measuring.
That's good.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Go away, you guys. I'm going to make some noise.
But it's going to be cool.
All right.
So this is the chocolate banana smoothie that Suzanne's making right now.
All right, we're going to be ready for this one. This one is a very unique.
I have to say, I am on, as I told you, I'm on day 3 of the Gut Renew Challenge. I have something kind of fruity in the morning, and I have, I usually have a chocolate something in the afternoon.
Okay.
And then I'll have some vegetables if I get hungry and just want something to snack on.
Okay.
I've not been hungry. In fact, yesterday I didn't even have one of the shakes.
Because you weren't hungry.
I wasn't, because, I don't know, I just wasn't, I have my first shake late because I'm not a breakfast person.
I know.
Ooh, yummy.
Okay, thank you.
I think a very important element to mention, it's all organic.
It is almost entirely organic.
Yeah,
Okay.
most
Cheers.
smoothies are not. Cheers.
Oh, here, let's get you back in the light. I'm going to go this way.
Yeah.
Here, Al. Back up. Give the woman her light.
Right.
Okay, this is my third one today.
Chocolate banana.
Okay, let's do this.
Oh, holy hell. Is that good?
So you're not going to get bored because these flavors are so incredible in your cookbook recipes. And then at dinner, you have a healthy meal. So it's not like you're not going to be hungry. What's a healthy meal? I don't know, like we have healthy meals every night.
Suzanne outlines it for you really clearly.
Yeah,
It's very simple. You have like 6 to 8 ounces of protein.
Yeah.
You can have as many vegetables as you want. She is allowing like a cup of a good starch. No grain, no rice, no pasta.
But I do baby yams.
You can do a little baby yam.
Have you discovered the joy of a baby yam? Oh my gosh, it's so unbelievable. And I like to cook my baby yams much longer than people say. I leave mine in at 350 for an hour and a half. And you go, an hour and a half, it's just a little potato like this. But the crust gets really crusty. And then when you open it up inside, it's soft and like a souffle inside. And while you're on the 30-day, I don't want you to use butter, but you can use
A little olive oil.
I would go to olive oil because it's so good. And if you have one of our olive oils, because they are so good. Anyway, you're going to want this. It's so good. It's got...
How good is that? You like the chocolate out?
I'm almost done.
Wow, he's done again. Is that number 3 for the day? The other thing that I want you guys to know about...
Al doesn't BS. Ever.
He doesn't. The other thing I want you to know about are Suzanne's 2 other gut health supplements. These are super important. We didn't put these in a kit. We're going to let you order these on your own and add to any one of these kits. But Suzanne, can you please tell us about Digestive Renew?
With pleasure. You know, we make digestive enzymes in our bodies because they're that important. You can't digest your food without the product that makes your food digest, which are enzymes. Enzymes. I could write a whole book on enzymes. They're that important to the body and the body working well. So if you can't if you're like in the, remember before I went into the organic shampoo and conditioner and I said I went in my shower one day and I saw, here's the mask for damaged hair, here's the mask for super damaged hair, here's the mask for, oh my God, my hair is wrecked, and here's the mask, and I had all these things. Well, it's the same thing with your GI tract. If you're really, really struggling, and again, I know it's expensive, but it's 30 days. Think of all the money you have spent on your GI tract, going to doctors, buying on a whim, maybe this will work, going up and down the aisle in your Whole Foods or whatever store you're going to, hoping this will work. In the big picture, even though this is expensive, it's not. It's 30 days. Imagine 30 days from now and feeling so much better.
And also, Suzanne, a lot of people don't realize there are solutions for these ailments that you have. I think with the Digestive Renew, you have, when you talk about the symptoms, we just tend to think like, oh, this is okay now. This just happens to me. I just get bloated after I eat. That's not normal.
Yeah.
And it's
not normal.
No, and she teaches us about this.
And I was starting to feel last year that was normal. It's so not normal. And I felt awful. Didn't I feel awful all the time, Alan?
Well, when I felt you, yeah.
And I think, if I would say the Digestive Renew, one of the things, if you feel an uncomfortable stomach right after you eat, if you get gassy and bloated and it doesn't feel like the food is breaking down and going down past your stomach, that's when you want to add the Digestive Renew with your meals.
Right.
And that is, just yet another thing Suzanne taught us, because a lot of us stop making digestive enzymes and you have to supplement. I had no idea until you taught us that.
You know what else we stopped making enough of? We do not make sufficient hydrochloric acid.
Oh, well, guess what?
And you
Alan.
say, why do we need hydrochloric acid? What is it? Okay. The reason that we have done in our probiotic, that we have done this,
The dual
encapsulation. Can you both see?
Yeah, just you stay.
That there's a capsule within a capsule.
There's a cotton on it. There you go. Okay.
All right. So I want to take you on the little journey.
Here we go.
This is also if you come to see my lectures. Okay. This is not your stomach. This right here. This is, I know you think it is. I thought it was. It's not. Your stomach is under this breast. It's here. It's shaped like, I don't know. It's like
Oblong?
yeah, kind of, with a little dip in it. Okay, it's here. So the food comes in, right? And now it's going to go down and take a left-hand turn into the stomach, which is up here. But if you're not making sufficient hydrochloric acid anymore, we call it HCl, then I want to come over here and
Yeah, she's doing a lecture.
I'm doing a lecture. If you're not making sufficient hydrochloric acid, then you take a probiotic and it gets eaten up by the little bit of hydrochloric acid that's still in there, because your body's trying to make things right, but it won't. Because what has to happen is once the probiotic gets into your stomach, up here, I know it's weird, it's now going to have to make a right-hand turn to go into what we all thought was our stomach, which is our intestinal, our small intestines, and then it eventually goes into the large intestine. This is not the stomach, but this is where everything gets clogged up. This is the clogged machine. This is the tennis court that never seems to have an end. And if you have those little, I have to just be really frank, if those little poops that are like this big and they kind of plop in the toilet, you are so constipated, and it's a sign of bad things happening and bad things to come.
Well, and listen, Suzanne, this hydrochloric HCl here, that is
With pepsin.
Yeah, she's given you the best form of hydrochloric acid,
Right.
which is betaine hydrochloric, and pepsin, which makes this much more absorbable. So how do you know if you need the Digestive Renew and the hydrochloric acid? Again, right when you eat, if you have a problem digesting food, if it feels like you get gassy and bloated right after a meal, you may not have enough digestive enzymes to break down proteins, fats, carbohydrates. That's what Suzanne's given you, is a broad spectrum of digestive enzymes to break down all of those things. What the digestive enzymes do is they break the food down into macro and micronutrients, and then you poop out the rest. The betaine HCl with pepsin, if you don't have enough stomach acid, enough hydrochloric acid, maybe when you eat, it comes back on you. You get that like
reflux.
burping. Yeah, you get that discomfort in your stomach that goes up into your chest. That's when you know you may need the hydrochloric acid. So these are things that you can add on to any one of your kits.
And
I don't know anyone who has
mother-
explained this like
Yeah, my mother, near the end of her 70s, was burping all the time. And we'd go out for our birthday lunches, because for years and years, my mother, my Auntie Helen, myself, my sister, and my sister-in-law Marty, we all went out on one another's birthdays. And my mother started burping. My mother also started, oh, I'm so sorry, Mother, but you're up there. You're okay with this. Farting. And have you ever heard old people fart and burp? It's because they've got stomachs that are all messed up. And I didn't know anything about any of this during that time, and I wish I had. And I also wish I had known this in the early stages of Al's GI tract problems. You had the worst stomach for years and years and years, Al. Really. I had never even thought about it. But you were... Remember when we were dating? And remember we had to pull over on the side of the highway, and you got out of the car on the side of the highway, and he laid down on the grasses. And I was really young at the time, because,
Yeah, you were 20.
I was 20, so I'm going, what's wrong with my boyfriend?
And I was 60. No, I'm just kidding.
So these things are a long time in the making. Listen to the language of your body. Your body's talking to you. Our bodies are talking to all of us all the time. Farting, burping, discomfort, bloating. I can't fit into this anymore. I don't know why I'm gaining weight. I'm not eating, I'm gaining weight. That's your body language going, because things are not working right inside. So for me, I always, we are taking the Gentle Colon Renew tea at night. I love this stuff so much, and I enjoy it. It tastes so good, and it's like having a great fizzy cup of lemon tea at night. It's an enjoyable experience rather than I have to get this down. And then I always have digestive enzymes around, and I always have hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid got me through the year last year, but now I really have to take it because my body has revved up again. My body is making the right ingredients for the right reasons now, and I couldn't be happier because I am happy, and look who I married, and look who my daughter-in-law is, and my family, and all that. But I'm going through, and I just had this terrible accident, and I'm going through this happiness phase in my life, and I think so much of it is because my stomach is right, and also having to take the drugs I have had to take to heal this terrible experience that I went through. I'm living a better quality life, and that's why when we first started talking about this, and Caroline was saying it's going to be expensive because of all the ingredients. When you read what's in this, you're going to go, wow, what's in this? And the more I thought about it, I thought, how much have you already spent?
Yeah.
How much? How many more doctors can you hear about and go and pay and fill out all those forms?
So true.
You're doing that. And it's not going to get better unless you figure out really what's wrong with you. And I believe that we have a solution.
It is a solution.
It's a solution. Mm-hmm. And the doctors don't learn about this in medical school.
No, as a matter of fact, when they do give you something, it's usually what they say is, okay, we're not going to give you anything, no chemicals.
Yeah.
We're going to give you a natural laxative, and they'll give you senna, okay?
Yeah.
But the reality is that what you have to do is restore what you've lost.
Correct.
The good stuff.
Right.
And that's
like hormones.
All of these things come in here.
Like, tell them what's in there, Johnny.
Oh, it just goes on and on.
Yeah.
Digestive enzyme, organic probiotic fermented blend, organic prebiotic Jerusalem artichoke, organic triphala blend powder, marshmallow extract powder.
Well, it's probably easier for you to just see the rainbow on the back here with each one of these rainbows will tell you.
And also, on these plant-based proteins, these are all organic. And Suzanne selected these for their digestibility.
Right.
So fermented pea protein, fermented sprouted rice protein, hemp protein, Sasha Inky protein. But not only that, you get all these phytogreens. Like extra, yes, we love it if you want to add some spinach or kale to your smoothie. Why not?
And you can.
But she's got you covered here, too. And then the gut health nutrients. So you get your first pass of support with those gut health nutrients. Go ahead, Al.
There's never been a smoothie like this ever.
No.
Okay.
Delicious. By the way, once you've gone through all our recipes, you can start making up your own, or along the way start making up your own, because you're all creative.
Patty just said, I bought Gut Renew a while ago and never used it. Just made a smoothie, and OMG, so good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Hope you enjoy it, Patty. Here's what I just want to go through these kits one more time, and then Suzanne's going to make us one more smoothie. You get, with any of the Gut Renew 30-day challenge kits, you get 6 bags of Gut Renew. That's going to make 60 smoothies. So you're going to have 2 per day. You're going to make 1 healthy meal at night. You get Suzanne's 40-page program guide. It tells you everything you need to know for a belly reboot for 1 month. It's going to be 30 days. You're going to give up alcohol. You're going to give up dairy. You're going to give up gluten.
Alcohol.
I know. We can do it. It was a hard turn from duck fat and pappardelle bolognese to. But you know what? It's actually has not been hard. This product is really satisfying and it's filling.
The difference in your skin in 3 days.
Thank you.
I mean, it's not that you have bad skin, but if there's something glowing about your skin on your face.
So this first kit includes the 6 bags of Gut Renew and the program guide. $294, and it's on sale for $199. Everything only available at SuzanneSomers.com. In the Essentials Kit, you also get Suzanne's probiotic and her prebiotic. I happen to think they're the best ones on the market.
I do too.
So you're going to add those, then your value goes up to $385, but you're going to get it home for under $250. 30-day supply on both of these supplements here, also at SuzanneSomers.com. And then if you want the transformation kit, this is the Gentle Colon Renew that also comes with it. You can use this at night, and you can use it every night. You can use it a couple times a week, but it's just going to make sure that that long intestine is cleaned out. $425 value, you get it home for under $300. And then we encourage you, if you are having issues breaking down food and having problem gassy and bloated right after you eat, digestive enzymes, we stop making them as we get older. If you have a lack of digestive enzymes, that may be what's making it hard to break down food. The hydrochloric acid, which is what HCl stands for. Again, if you're having a problem with foods coming back on you, you may not have enough acid to break down your food. So rather than take an antacid, Suzanne has taught us, you are probably deficient in hydrochloric acid. These we want you to add if you're experiencing any of those symptoms. Are you going to make us a smoothie? One more.
Well, right. Okay.
Here we go. One more.
Okay, so this is the tropical paradise. Who doesn't want a tropical paradise? Okay. So we start, as we do all of them, with two scoops. 2 scoops, but don't waste, okay?
Look at all these beautiful recipes that she's given you in this book. There's something for everyone. If you like chocolate or coffee, the wild blueberry is amazing. This is a green Hawaiian. We have a raspberry, strawberry, banana.
Okay, so I'm going to put in the frozen mango, all right? Who doesn't love mango? And then these are the wild frozen blueberries.
Raspberries.
Raspberries. They look blueberry-ish. Okay, and then there's pineapple in it.
Pineapple? This one is pineapple, mango, raspberry.
Because it's tropical.
Yeah.
Tropical.
You guys will make up your own recipes?
Yeah.
Post them for us?
Yeah.
Hashtag Gut Renew.
Yeah, we'll talk about you. Kindly, fondly. Okay, all right. So now coconut milk.
And again,
remember,
get the unsweetened coconut milk.
Yeah. It wasn't all so long ago that none of us had ever had coconut milk, that we weren't even thinking about it. I can't live without it now.
Sorry.
It'd be interesting if we looked in my pantry to see. There's like a shelf. Okay, here comes the noisy part. I'm sorry about that. See if that's enough. When they're frozen like that, they take a little longer. Okay, all right.
Frothy. Look, it looks like a milkshake.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. You think I should put it in a little longer?
No, I think it's good.
It's nice having the meat, but you like it like this.
The bottom part is nice and frothy.
Yeah, and also the meat here, meaning the fruit, the frozen fruit that's not all kind of done up, will be hard to get through a straw.
Yeah, we'll drink this one without a straw.
Yeah.
And you can add ice to any of these recipes if you're not using frozen fruit.
I probably, in rethinking, I would have left this in a little longer. But it's sure good
It's
looking.
dessert.
It's dessert. It's dessert. And did you see, 2 little spoons. Okay, all right. I'll put the straws in.
I don't think we're going to be able to use them.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Or a straw.
You got a hernia.
Or a straw.
Okay, here you go, baby.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
All right, let's go over here on the light.
Yep, back to the
It's
light.
all about the light. You know what you can use your straw for?
Oh, just to stir it.
You
Yeah.
want a straw to stir yours?
No, it's okay.
No. Okay.
I only have one hand.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, delicious.
Well, this is a different taste.
That's a holy crap.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, is that good? Each one of
It's
these
so good.
It's not like better than the last one. Each one is so delicious, so not medicine-y tasting. Mm-hmm. For years, any kind of smoothie mix or anything would be like a penance.
Now I wonder, this is just a thought. We have a thing we bought years ago for making popsicles at home. I wonder if we made popsicles from this mixture.
Totally.
Let's try
any
it.
of the mixture.
Let's try it.
And then instead of drinking our smoothie, we can suck on a popsicle.
Lynn Zierli said, yeah, it may be on the expensive side, but it works. I feel so much better, and my gut issues are almost gone. No more pain.
No more pain.
Read some of these testimonials from people who have used Gut Renew. There's a reason that people are getting results. And a lot of you have asked about weight loss. This is not a weight loss program, but I would not be surprised if weight loss was a side effect of this program.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
Yeah,
I'd like you to look at my little waist.
Yeah, and I've been on it I'm on day 3 and I'm down 2.5 pounds. Just saying.
Are you? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of you are asking about medical conditions here. We cannot comment on medical conditions. No. However, I encourage you to take this product to your doctor or medical professional and ask them if they think this is right for you, because I have a sinking feeling they are going to say, wow, that is a great product.
Right. And you just remember, when you go to the doctor, go to a doctor who gets it. Don't go to a doctor that goes, huh? Because it's not going to serve you well.
I think most doctors will give the patient a laxative, okay?
Yeah.
And a laxative wipes out everything.
That's what they told me in the hospital.
Everything. The good bacteria, the bad, everything.
Right.
And all this here is restorative.
Right.
Okay, this restores your gut to where it should be.
Kristen Cushing-Gonzalez said, Gut Renew saved me. We hope you guys can jump in on this. Yeah. As we said, we know it's expensive.
3 offerings.
Suzanne went for the best of the best. Maybe you just want to try 1 bag of Gut Renew. That's available for you on the site. Maybe you just like the program guide. That is also available to you on the site. If you want to get one of these kits, this is where you're going to get the biggest discount. The 6 bags, you're going to get, it's almost $100 off. If you go and also include the essentials with the probiotic and the prebiotic, you're going to get more than $100 off. It's $135 off. And if you also add the Gentle Colon Renew, you're at $125 discount here. We are discounting as best we can.
Yeah.
These products are very expensive.
Yeah.
And if you're having, here's what Suzanne's done. She gives you a supplement for every part of the digestion. When you first eat, your food has to be broken down in the stomach. If you have a problem with that because your body's not making enough digestive enzymes or not making sufficient hydrochloric acid, she's given you a solution to help support that. Right. As you age, those things can diminish. Maybe you didn't know that. Maybe that's why you're gassy and bloated. Try that with your meals. Then when you
Let me say one more thing about that, and this is what worked for me. If you've had breast cancer like me, and if you've had radiation, things they don't tell you. Radiation inhibits your body's ability to make hydrochloric acid for life. So my breast cancer doctor calls radiation the gift that keeps on giving. These are tragic consequences that people walk around not realizing it's from the radiation, and that there is a solution. So what I'm not saying, because I can't make any claims at all, I'm just saying for me, this has like put Humpty Dumpty back together again. I've got my waist back. Alan, I remember when I was really going through it big time bad, and he's so darling, but he said, yeah, you're not going to like the way that dress looks on you from behind. I went, right? But you need someone telling you the truth. He's not saying that these days.
No, I mean, your stomach is completely flat. Look at this. Look at her waist.
Yeah.
So here's this is what she's done for you at the beginning of the digestive process. Once you get into the intestine, guess what? This is where your healthy flora lives and your bad bacteria.
Right.
So she's taught us how to turn that around. You need more good bacteria than bad bacteria, and most of us don't have that. So this is where she's given you the probiotic and the prebiotic. Lastly, you've got to eliminate what's in there. And if you don't have healthy elimination, you are not healthy. So here Suzanne's taken you through the entire digestive process and given you support all along the way. And then you can decide for yourself which of these kits seems to match your symptoms the best.
And if you're just like going through living hell like I was, and like my granddaughters were, and like Alan was, you know, you always try to figure out why me, why is this happening? It's life is about the lessons. Have you started to figure that out yet? We are being taught lessons, and it's for us to figure out what that lesson was. So look at your messed up GI tract as a gift to bring you back to incredible health. And that's where I think that I am right now. Once I'm all healed from, taking that, don't fall. They say as you get older, don't fall. But once you get, I get over that, I feel like my new health that's awaiting me out there is so exciting.
It's so exciting.
Imagine, so you choose according to your language of your body, of your body's yelling at you. Remember, this is the book that I sold to my publisher and then thought, when you have gut problems, you don't want to sit and read a 350-page book. It doesn't mean down the road I won't write that.
But we need this now.
You need this now, and you can read this. You'll read it many, many times, but the first read will take you less than a half hour. And then you'll go to the recipes and go, oh, I could do that. That's not complicated. And start having fun with it. I'll tell you, health is around the corner for you. And choose which one fits the screaming of your body.
I want to tell you about Tommy Vanis, who said, I tried the probiotics and they work, Suzanne. Stomach didn't hurt for 1 month, just saying.
Thank you.
You can read through these comments.
Yes.
Her probiotic is the best, Paula Gregory says. Yes, this product is gluten-free, it's dairy-free, it's egg-free, it's soy-free. And we test every batch to make sure of that. Suzanne has been teaching us about gut issues for years. This is the pinnacle of your teachings, and I am so proud to be a part of it with you. I really am.
Thank you. You and I are a great team. And Alan is right there.
He sure
because
is.
Alan does not BS ever. When Alan's on board, then you know, oh, okay.
Jean said, Suzanne, I owe you so much. My health has improved immensely by heeding your expertise.
How wonderful. Well, we were talking to some friends about it last night. Now, these are 50-year-old men. 50-year-old men. As we're telling them about it, each one of them said, oh, I want that. I said, your stomach's messed up? Yeah. And these are things that your friends don't normally tell you, that they've been constipated for 3 years.
Right.
Listen to the language of your body. Remember, the GI tract is the length of a tennis court. It's got to twist and turn and twist and turn and twist and turn. But first, it's got to make that first turn into your stomach, and then it's got to turn again to the right to go into your small intestines. And then once it makes its way all the way through, remember the tennis court, all the way through, now it's got to get into the large intestine, the colon, to make its final trip out. The book that I read during my Three's Company years, Life is a Flow. It flows through you and out of you, and if it's not doing that, you are not healthy.
I used to bloat every afternoon. Remember that?
I remember.
Around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I would bloat.
Yeah.
And I didn't understand it. And then you started getting me on this program. I mean, this was like years ago.
Yeah.
And
before I really even knew.
Right. And the result was I didn't lose any weight, but I lost 3 holes in my belt around my waist.
Yeah. Well, you were gluten intolerant too.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Gluten.
Yeah.
That's the next thing that we have to tackle, all of us together, is
which is
how
why
damaging gluten is.
which is why Suzanne is asking you to give up gluten for these 30 days.
And alcohol.
Part of the belly reboot. Yep. And Holly, yes, there are carbs in bananas, but but you're going to have maybe half a banana
Yeah.
in each shake at most, and you're eating so few carbs otherwise. Gut Renew only has 3 grams of carbs in it. It has
also
0
there's-
sugars.
Yeah, a lot of potassium in bananas. So
Yeah, so
we
if
need
you
potassium.
you certainly don't have to add the banana. It just makes great consistency with
we're trying to make, like you see, Alan, he drank that one too. Alan, starting with the smoothie we had this morning, which we have every morning, he has now had 3 more.
Peaches, right? This morning?
We had peaches this morning.
I love the frozen peaches.
Yeah, we do peaches with coconut milk. I mean, it's just so easy and so incredible, and I can't wait in the morning for the smoothie. You can't either, Alan.
Yeah, me too. And Bruce and I are both doing this now. So gone is the tequila. Gone are the heavy meals right now.
Yeah.
And we're really enjoying it. We feel good, and
yeah.
and I'm not hungry. So it listen, we've all
lose any weight, because you sure don't seem like you need to lose any weight.
I think, talking about weight can be triggering for everyone. It's like we've all maybe put on a little weight during quarantine.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, drinking a little more, eating a little more, whatever it takes to get by. I would like to lose a little weight. Like, my ideal weight is less than what I weigh right now. And those things kind of creep on in 5 and 10 pound increments, and all of a sudden you get used to that new. You wear sweatpants for long enough, and you got to put your jeans on every now and then, gals.
To go. Oh.
Right.
Oh.
So anyway, Suzanne, thank you for this amazing program. A lot of you are asking how long this discount will last. The Gut Renew Challenge kits they're not going anywhere. So you can jump in on these. Some of you are waiting to get paid. It will still be here. We've discounted these Gut Renew Challenge kits as best we can. And if you want to try an individual bag, any of these products you can also get individually.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
we
you,
were
Suzanne.
really excited. She got up at 6:30 this morning to drive from LA down here. She's so excited. We've all been excited. We have not wanted to tip our hand to tell you what it is, but I can tell by the reaction we're getting so far that the 3 of us in this room are not the only people who've had gut issues.
Absolutely.
I think it's the number 1 epidemic out there. And if you read my books, I'm allowed to say a lot more in my books than I'm allowed to say to you right now, but it's pretty remarkable when you find the solution to your GI tract.
So Kathy, I think it's Kathy Shithy, says beer has gluten
Yeah.
Yes.
and carbonated double whammy. Okay, I'm not a beer drinker. I've never liked beer. But about a year ago, I found a beer that I really liked. And why did I like it? I discovered it was gluten-free.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
It's made by a little brewery in Canada called Glutenberg. It's the blonde version.
Glutenberg.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
good. No, I mean, I still only drink, maybe 1 beer a month, but I've
If
never,
that.
I've
Yeah.
never enjoyed beer until
Yeah.
now.
The
No
only
gluten?
alcohol I've ever we're off topic
okay.
right now. The only alcohol that I've ever really enjoyed, is tequila, which is why we started the tequila parties, and they'll be back. We're still going to have our tequila
Our hours.
parties,
Yeah.
our hours, but we'll talk about different things, and that's a good time when you come to those shows to come prepared with questions, and Alan and Caroline will be reading the questions, and we'll answer them as best we can.
Yeah.
If we're allowed to say what we want to say.
By the way, Ted Harvard is watching.
Oh, he is? Oh, I
Hi,
love
Ted.
Now, this is the first time in 47 years he hasn't been on vacation. So he's watching today.
Ted and I go back a long
And probably
ways.
his
When
wife.
he was the president of ABC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
and you did a great
Ted's
job,
sister-in-law, Lori Harbert, Lori and his brother Chris are 2 of my best friends.
Oh.
So,
Oh, I didn't realize that was the connection.
Yeah.
I didn't
Chris-
realize why
Chris-
you're always bringing up Ted Harbert.
no, yeah,
Because
Chris
Ted
is,
my friend. Right,
yes,
Ted?
exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Well, now, Ted, you'll have to watch, and you'll have to come to our cocktail party. But this month, we're not drinking. Next month, we'll go back to drinking.
all right, so I want to
Yeah.
wrap up just by saying we are going to be posting a lot of Gut Renew Smoothies on
Yeah.
Suzanne's page.
Yeah.
Please send us your recipes.
Please.
Post on your own accounts, #Gut Renew, tag Suzanne, and we want to see what you're making, and we want to hear about your progress and how you're liking, and tell your friends about this, because it's a solution.
Yeah, it is a solution. Isn't that great?
It's amazing.
Look, show
Number
that. Come here,
4.
Al. Al, come here. Come over here. No, bring that glass.
Pardon?
I don't really want you here. I want you to bring your glass over here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're going to
Okay.
see Al without his sunglasses. Look at Al.
Oh,
Here
this
he
is bright light.
Right.
Looks
Yeah,
cute.
he'll start blinking.
Who's that woman over there?
Right. Here's his 4th one.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
He's had 4.
Amazing.
I know.
Look at you. Hey, Ted, this is what 84 looks like on
Yeah.
hormones.
Amazing. Yes.
You want to make a... No, don't you?
No, don't.
All right, you guys, you can get all of these products
I love you
individually
all.
or in kits. We're
Love
going to
you
do
all.
more Gut Renew shows this month.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is gut month.
Thank you, Suzanne.
Bye-bye.
Just
Bye-bye.
send us
Remember-
out with the
remember-
30-day challenge.
Okay, there you go. Bye-bye, baby.
Bye, guys.